So it's funny what's going on right now, man.
All right, this one here I want to ask you. Says Juice WRLD's ex-girlfriend claims he used to mix Percocets and lean daily.
Don't want to hear that right now.
That's crazy.
You shouldn't be out here talking, no disrespect, about anything about what this man was doing off of him still being warm, him not even being cold and in the ground yet. This isn't necessary. Obviously, he had some demons. He had some issues. We don't need the particulars on what he was doing. Not me, not yet anyway. I think it's too early.
Yeah. She went on to say some other things that she tried to get him some help, and she actually ended up leaving him because his withdrawal became aggressive during his withdrawals. That caused. I mean, that this is a part of the process, obviously. When you're talking about somebody who's an addict, but I don't like it. The fact that, especially now he's dead, now you're coming out and putting this out there like somebody went up there and paid you or some shit to get an interview with you because they knew you used to go out with them.
Right.
You started spilling your guts. I don't respect that, man. That's crazy. Like, that is so fucking crazy. If I was the family, I would sue her. Like, for defamation, man. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if they can because he's gone, but that's crazy, man.
Yeah, I don't like that. Why people, and this is the camera, people want to get in front of this and be.
Somebody hit her up, Shade Room or one of them spots or something, you know, whoever, not to say that they did it, but, you know, one of those sites, you know, what you see them in people and they trying to get the exclusives and what he used to do and whatnot. Not now. Write a book in like 10 years or something.
Yeah, you got your 3 minutes of fame and now it's gone. And for what?
Yeah. Turbo, saying, man, and I got to come out and be honest with you. I definitely feel some of what he's saying in there. Again, I don't like that he had directed at Joyner Lucas because like we agreed to, we didn't see no disrespect. Joyner Lucas was like he was trying to disrespect Juice WRLD, but G Herbo just hit him the wrong way, saying, man, what do you think about his response to Joyner Lucas, man?
I think it was emotional. I think it came from an emotional place, and I think it was a little bit for him to call him a clown in that context. I think it was a little wrong.
Yeah.
Joyner did respond. I'll read his response and I'll go on more. He said, Herbo, my man, I never said Juice was trying to be cool or trying to fit in. Bro was a genius and absolutely had some of the best music in the world and definitely had his own style. I fuck with Juice. ADHD was 100% Juice inspired. I think you misinterpreted my message, bro. I do know that Juice battled his own demons like everyone else. We all got them. Nobody's perfect, not even me. I got my own shit I go through too. I think what's frustrating to me is the fact that there's an entire hip hop generation who've been influencing these young kids for years to do drugs and lean, straight up, telling you to do it, telling you it's cool, telling you it makes them feel better and you should do it too. You turn on the radio and all you hear is Dirty Sprite this and Papa Molly that or Xanax and all that kind of shit, glorifying it to the point that if a nigga was thinking about doing it before then, he definitely trying that shit now. Juice never glorified it. He actually said he is not proud of it in his music. There's a difference. He talked about what he was going through. That's not glorifying it. That's what he was supposed to do as an artist. I'm not blaming him. He did it the right way. I'm blaming the niggas who glorified it and made it easier for these young kids to use drugs as an outlet in the first place. If that makes me a clown, then shrug my shoulders. I guess I'll be that. Sorry for your loss. Love, live, Juice WRLD, bless up. I'm glad he said it the way he said it.
Yeah, that was dope.
I couldn't have said it better myself the way he articulated it. And that's why I think G Herbo came from a little place. And like we said, maybe a little bit of guilt. And not saying that he was one of the niggas that necessarily Joyner was speaking on, but maybe remembering a record here where he might have glorified it. And now, okay, yeah, dude is right. But G Herbo's a young man. He didn't just go ahead and pick it up and he didn't start this evolution and revolution. There were people before him. He was also influencing. I think that's what Joyner was highlighting.
Yeah.
When are we going to assume some accountability and responsibility and some of these young kids passing away because of the influences of their peers that were glorifying it? I agree with him, man.
Yeah, and I you know, with G Herbo, you know, I'm hoping that they could be a meeting of the minds because, like you said, I love the way that Joyner Lucas put that, and really that was really superb the way he put that. But G Herbo's talking from a place like, you know, actually somebody going through it.
Yep.
So it's just a different perspective. Like he's probably like speaking to the people out there, reading the comments. Oh, she did it to herself. He shouldn't have been doing that and stuff. He's probably, you know, he for whatever reason, that's why Joyner Lucas even put it in there. Like he felt that he misinterpreted it, what he was saying. But, you know, it is. I mean, you like Joyner was saying, once you could be hearing about this stuff, but now your favorite rapper is now talking about this. So you know, the girls, you know, and all that is everybody's doing it. Your friends is doing it. So it's like, fucking, I'm gonna do it. But then again, you got to deal with this for the rest of your life because now you like it a little bit too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now you want to get some more. It's not just the party scene no more. Now it's all right. Shit, I need this shit every fucking day to get popping. And so, you know, again, I hope this could be a meeting of the minds between these two young, great rappers, man. And this is how I like to see stuff, even though it's over the internet. If they were having a conversation face to face, it'll probably go something like we're seeing on the internet. So the message is like, yeah, like we said yesterday, there is a responsibility on this rapper. There's no way you're going to be able to sell to me that if you got all these companies that's willing to dump millions of dollars into these rappers because they know that they're walking billboards and that when they say stuff that people are going to buy it, people are going to want to do it. You can't sit up here and say, oh, you can sell me, like I said yesterday, you know, Cristal or alcohol or Alizé. But when these dudes talk about Percocets, Xannies, and lean, that the kids ain't gonna want to try it. It's the same exact thing. So yeah, the rappers, you guys got to start taking responsibility for the lyrics that you put out there, because no matter how much money you make, no matter how much fame you got, you're leaving the trail. You got blood on your hands, I should say.
Yeah. Now, Juice WRLD, God rest his soul, he was from Chicago. We know G Herbo's from Chicago. They probably had a great relationship. Yeah. Tight-knit relationship. And he took that to heart and he reacted. I'm not mad at that. Like you said, we all got demons. Some people are dealing with the type of demons that unfortunately took Juice WRLD's life. There's a lot going on the internet, like you were saying, a lot of negative stuff.
Yeah,
as more and more news starts circulating as to what happened and what really went down. And all you want to do at this time is properly understand the mindset that the kid was in so that you could fix the next one. We don't want to get into or start criticizing. That's one of the black eyes in social media, that everyone has a voice and it's like an asshole. Everyone has one. It's a phone and they could type whatever they want. The most insensitive shit, not understanding the complexity of the situation. So I'm not mad at him, and I definitely understand. Talk about real quick, oh God, a lot of the young rappers now coming off of a couple of days now off of this shocking news, them vowing off of lean, vowing off of drugs, vowing off of the we all know the bullshit. We see them on social media and doing that. Talk about now that trend that's going on within social media and in the rap game.
I would say, you know, first of all, you know, just to put this out here, if you're on it, drugs and shit and lean and all that, and you're thinking about coming off, do it. It's a good thing.
Fact.
But I will say that I think that a lot of them, you know, are just doing it, what they say, doing it for clout, probably just talking, maybe feel a little guilty today, but they're probably going to pick it up tomorrow, you know what I mean, and do it. And, you know, sometimes, a lot of times people don't learn until it shows up on your doorstep, you know what I mean? So, I hope, I don't want to even put the energy out there like, oh, these dudes are just talking shit, they faking, you know, they ain't, you know, they doing it for clout, they just trying to keep their name going and, you know, God forbid, try to get even more clout off of the situation. Hopefully they're not doing that. No rappers do that anymore, but if you're trying to quit, it's a good thing, man.
I'll answer that by giving kind of a little bit of advice. If you are sincere about that and you really want to better your life and get up out of that situation that you're in, stay off the phone, stay off of social media.
Yeah, go.
You got to, because if you're doing it for that and you're looking for a response, those triggers and those acceptance triggers are only going to lead you back down a path where you're going to feel a certain way when those acceptance triggers aren't what you want them to be, when they're negative. And you're going to see a bunch of shit. You're going to see, if you did that on your camera and then you go in your comments 30 minutes later, you're going to have people telling you to take drugs and kill yourself. You're going to have the most craziest shit in your inbox because people don't care. And this is another world. Shout out to a Soldier Boy. I was talking about him in the behind the scenes, because brother that was real out there and doing all this shit, and people were loving the controversy he was involved in, got caught in some legal stuff, got caught in some things where people were stealing things and things like that. And he went off the radar, went off the grid. And you don't hear anything from him anymore. I couldn't be more proud of a brother like that, because he realized the dangers that was going on. He realized, now I got to disconnect to find me and really find what's true and get my life together. Those brothers.